How are you all doing? I understand that the summer break is going on for you all. Is that correct? You can type your responses in the chat box.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. So how are you doing? Are you feeling bored? Or are we having fun? So Satvik is just seeing new projects on YouTube. Fantastic. What is everyone else doing? Harsh is watching TV. Harsh, why are you watching TV? We are innovators. We don't watch TV. We make nice innovations. And Advait is saying, sir, I'm thinking a project for IoTN. Advait, you're making the best use of your time. And then there is someone who has made some emoticons. I can't understand what that means. Okay. So Tashan has made these. Great. Fantastic. All right, folks. So let's get started. I'll just present my screen. I can't seem to present my screen. Sandesh, can you fix the settings? Fantastic. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Great. So, like we said, today is the masterclass for IoTN, and with your humble host. My name is Nitesh Chopra, and I am a product manager at Avishkar. I think most of you all already know me. Yeah, we have been on call several times, and we keep sharing SMSs. But the rest of you new folks here will get to know me today. So I am a product manager at Avishkar, but the little known fact about me is I was actually an Avishkar student for the longest time. And for those of you who know, we conduct a global competition called the Avishkar League, or the IRC, as it was called a few years ago. And I have been the champion for IRC in my past. So today I'm going to share, talk to you about the IoTM contest, and I'm going to share some really exciting ideas to inspire you to make your own projects for the contest and win some really awesome prizes. So the format for today's class will be that I'll be presenting this. I have a few slides that I'd like to present. I'll talk to you about it. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to type in the chat box. But for the most part of it, I'll have to ask you to stay on mute so we can focus on the content. Fantastic. So let's move on. So today what we'll be discussing is we'll first understand, and although most of you already know what IoTM is, it's the Innovator of the Month contest, but some of you might be new here. So we'll be talking about what this contest is. Then we'll talk about what are these awesome prizes that you can win after this contest. Then we'll take a little bit of time to talk about the theme of this contest. So each month that we conduct this competition, there's a different theme. So we'll talk about the theme for the contest. Then we'll talk about all of these different rules that you have to follow to make sure your project does not get disqualified once you submit it for the competition. And finally, I'll be sharing some really nice ideas for you to inspire you towards making your own projects. And then we can spend a little bit of time discussing your own ideas, and I can give you feedback on how to improve them. And there's a nice surprise at the very end of this masterclass. We'll be doing a small quiz, and the kids who, the one lucky winner who wins that quiz will get an Avishkar scholarship of ₹500. So you'll have to stay on in the call till the end, and you get the chance to win that prize. All right, so let's move forward. So Innovator of the Month is a monthly contest that we organize for the Avishkar community to cultivate innovation and creativity. And so we have all of these different thousands and thousands of students across the globe who are part of our community. They're part of this Let's Avishkar group that most of you all have already joined. So we organize this contest for these students to give them a platform to express all these bubbling ideas that they keep having and to win amazing prizes. So the prizes, we've been talking about them. So there'll be one grand winner, and this grand winner will get some really awesome prizes. One of them would be their very own remote control drone. So I'm sure all of you all know what a drone is, and the one grand winner for the Innovator of the Month contest will get their very own drone, which they can control using a remote control. And this grand winner will also get enrollment into a coding course. So this will be a 2-month coding and app development course worth ₹6,000. They will win an Amazon gift voucher worth ₹500. And finally, they will also win an Avishkar scholarship worth ₹1,000. So there are these amazing prizes that you can win if you really have the best idea and you are able to build your project in the most awesome way.
I have a doubt, sir.
Okay, Harsh.
So, will this be a drone that will come with a license?
Sorry?
Will this be a drone that will come with the license?
License for what?
For flying it?
So and we recommend not to fly it outdoors if that is what your question is.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
So your video is
Sir, there is a
frozen and
network
we
issue.
can't hear you.
Is my screen visible and is my voice audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
So you are
Chat box. All right, great. So those are the themes. So those are the prizes that you'll be winning in this contest. And now let's talk about the theme for this contest. So for this time, the theme that we have is called Beat the Heat, because the summer vacation is going on. Your summer season is going on around you, and there are these dozens of problems that people face during the summer season. Some kids are stuck inside their home. They're really bored and they are really lazy. And there's some folks who have to be outside, and they have to face the heat, the hot weather outside, and they face all of these problems. So this time's theme is around that, and how can we make these different kinds of innovations to help these different people beat the heat. Then here are some rules for the contest. So only children aged 5 to 16 can submit their entries. Children younger or older between this age group cannot participate. Then children are allowed to submit more than one entry. So if you have multiple ideas, you can make multiple projects and you can submit all of them. Repeat entries from the previous contest will be disqualified. So if you're resubmitting an entry that you have submitted for Avishkar League or any of the previous Innovator of the Month contest, then these entries will be disqualified. And finally, the last date of submission is 24th June 2021. So you have about 1 month from now to really think of these awesome ideas and make your projects and submit them. And the winners will be announced on the 30th of June 2021. So question number 1 is what can be used to make these projects for this contest and for your submissions? So one thing that you can obviously use for this contest are your Avishkar kits. So you all must be having different types of Avishkar kits. You might be having a Tweak, you might be having one of our robotics kit, maybe the E series kits or the ER series kits. or you might be having a maker board or the IoT starter kit. So you can use all of these kits to make your projects and participate in the contest. Then at the same time, you can use any of these open source platforms, the not-for-profit platform that exist out there to make your projects. For example, code.org or MIT App Inventor or Scratch or Arduino. If you know any of these platforms, you can even use them to make your projects on. And finally, if you don't know any of these technical skills, if you're completely new to the innovation world, then fear not. Even then, you can still make some really nice ideas using DIY material, using cardboard and stationery and paper or thermocol or ice cream sticks and all of this DIY material, and you can make your project and submit it for the contest. Then now coming to the real juice for today's masterclass. So here are some inspiring ideas for you. We are talking about the summer break, and we are talking about heat. So one thing that people really love during the summer break is cold desserts. And so perhaps you can make a robot that can actually make ice cream. And if you think that is not possible, then let me show you a small video. So this is an ice cream robot that has been developed in Japan. Which can actually, you can select the different types of ice cream that you want, and it can vend it out for you, and it can make these nice ice cream cones for you. Right. So this is one idea. Then there's another idea for you. Perhaps you can make a smart table fan. Again, it's the weather is really hot out there. You constantly want something that works on your clap, on your gesture. But so perhaps you can make a smart table fan. Right. Then another idea for you is perhaps an automatic umbrella. So imagine, you are a person who is going out and you have to constantly be out during the summer break, and you have to suffer the hot sun day in and day out. So maybe you can make some kind of a smart umbrella that actually automatically opens up as soon as it detects sunlight or as soon as it detects a really high temperature. So in this project, the innovator is using a rain sensor, and it's an automatic umbrella that opens up every time it detects rain. But you can very well replace the rain sensor with one of these temperature sensors or perhaps sunlight sensor, and make a similar innovation.
So, but what if we don't have this heat sensor, temperature sensor then?
Then there are all of these other ideas for you, and you can always be creative with whatever you do have and whatever you do know. You see, every time they're dropping a water droplet on the rain sensor, the umbrella opens up. Right. Let's look at some more ideas. Perhaps, again, so you're out traveling in the sun the entire day, and you have to bear the heat throughout the day. So maybe you can make some kind of automatic sunglasses that fall down every time they detect the sunlight and heat. That's another idea for you. And also, or like I said, you don't really need to know any kind of technical skills to participate in the competition. You can even use your DIY skills to make these to make some really great ideas. For example, you can use the different kind of DIY material to make a bird feeder. So you actually might not just create your projects for humans. You can actually think about other plants and animals out there have to suffer the heat, and you can make your innovations for them. So this is another idea for you. So now when we talk about thinking of all of these new ideas, there's this thinking process, right? Which we can follow to actually come up with these new and innovative ideas. And this is a process that if you have attended one of my IoTM master classes before, I've already talked about this process, but it should be a good refresher for you. So it's called the design thinking process. And what this process allows you to do is actually think of other people and their problem and enable you to come up with solutions for them, right? So there are 3 steps to this process. Step 1 is identifying the users. And here you have to understand who are you trying to help. You have to select a user that we are trying to help, right? Now, like in all of these examples before, I have always talking about, the person or the living being that the project is trying to help. So the example here could be a people who goes out a lot and has to bear the sun, or the example of a user can be a child who is stuck inside and really bored throughout the day. Or an example could be all of these different kinds of animals and plants that are threatened by the excess heat out there, right? So that is how you have to, that is step 1 for you. You have to identify a user, you have to select a user. Step 2 is you have to select a problem that you're trying to solve. So for all of these different users that you have selected, you have to identify one single problem that you are facing, and you have to try to solve it, right? And how you can go about doing that is you have to imagine yourself as being one of those users, and then you have to imagine what is this user doing throughout the day. So if you are a user who has to go out a lot, right? Imagine you are perhaps a vegetable seller. What does your day look like? Right, you have to drag a very heavy cart throughout the sun the entire day. You have to carry a lot of weight on your back. So you have to really step into the shoes of this user and understand what are these problems that they are trying to face. So that is step 2 for you. You have to select a problem. Then finally, step 3 is you have to start ideating and come up with these different solutions. So every time you talk about a problem, there are multiple ways to solve it, right? So if you're talking about this vegetable vendor who has to push a very heavy cart, maybe what can solve his problem is having a motorized vehicle that can actually drag work by itself. Or perhaps you can build some kind of a gear system in their cart, so it's easy to lift all of that weight in their cart. So there are multiple ways to solve a single problem. And in step 3, you have to think of all of these different ways to solve a single problem, and you have to choose one. So this is the design thinking process that you can use to come up with your idea and make your projects. So now I think we'll take a pause and we'll actually discuss all of these ideas that you all are already thinking about, and I can share feedback to you about it. And maybe you can type in your ideas in the chat box and I'll respond to them. So Satvik is saying, sir, I have made a mini cooler. That is a fantastic idea, Satvik. And I think in the summer break, It makes a lot of sense. Perhaps you can think more about how you can make your cooler even smarter, right? So maybe you can set the temperature using a mobile app, or perhaps you can add some you can add some wheels on it, so it's easy to carry it around. So you really have to think how you can make it more convenient for your user to be able to use your mini cooler. Then RA is saying he's trying to build a car. Okay, great idea, RA, but what are you trying to do with the car? How will your car, what kind of a problem that you face during the summer is your car going to solve? So you have to think a little bit more.
So
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
car
Arya.
is more helpful, like if the human, he is only going outside, he has many work like going to the market, taking the vegetables, so my car can help.
Okay, okay. But a car can always help, right? So maybe you have to think more in terms of what is the specific problem that you face during the summer that your car can help you solve. All right, Arya?
Yeah.
Great. Then okay. So Arav is saying, sir, I have made a water dispenser using DIY, and I made an ice dispenser with it using Avishkar kits. Fantastic. So Arav, that is again a really great point that you managed to combine DIY material and an Avishkar kit to make your project. That really tells us that you're trying to push, the capability of your project. So it's a great idea. Again, a suggestion to you, Arav, is think of how you can make it even more convenient for people to use this water dispenser and ice dispenser. So you can do that. Then Harsh is saying he's also trying to make a water dispenser. Fantastic. But Harsh, you have to think of how can you make it more convenient.
Sir, the ice dispenser has a sensor along with it.
So my water dispenser would be DIY, so even humans and plants both can drink from it. And because plants are, if we like do it for a plant, then we are indirectly helping all living things because plants give us oxygen.
Fantastic, Harsh. But you have to think about how you can make it more smart. So the plant might not need water all day, right? So maybe you can build a water dispenser that only dispenses water at certain points during the day, and it does it automatically, right? So you have to think how you can make it even more intelligent and innovative. Then, all right. Tashan is saying, I am a new student. That is completely fine, Tashan. You can take more time to think about your project. And at the end of the call, I'll also be sharing my phone number and email ID. And if you want to discuss your project later, you can do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Then Advait is saying, sir, I'm trying to make a fan which will help the vendors who stand outside and sell things. They need to bear a lot of heat. The fan will be charged using a solar panel. Advait, this is a fantastic idea, and this is a fantastic way to go about, thinking for projects. You have a user in mind, you have a problem in mind, and you also have a solution in mind. So I think bang on with your idea. A few suggestions for you. Again, you can think, you have to even further into understanding your user. So perhaps, if it's a vegetable vendor, will your innovation be too expensive for them to buy? Or maybe you want to build something that they can make themselves, they make for themselves. So you have to step further into what are their problems, and now how can you get their innovation to them? Great. So Mukund is saying it's difficult to apply sunscreen on your back yourself. So a robot with a roller that can apply sunscreen on your back will be nice. Mukund, that is a really crazy and fun idea. And I think you should definitely pursue it. And again, I think you have managed to, find a really nice and interesting problem. So whilst we talk about the heat, everyone thinks of water and AC and fan, but definitely sunscreen is another thing that we need. So your invention will really help these people. So good job. And I'm really excited to see this innovation. Satvik is saying, sir, we can make a water cleaner. Okay. And sir, we will get more classes. Satvik, I didn't get your point.
Sir,
But
I think
water
Satvik
cleaner.
means that, sir, I think Satvik means that will we get more IOTM classes for inspiring us.
So today is one. So today is the only masterclass where we'll discuss the ideas, but we will definitely have one more masterclass where we'll actually be talking about how to make videos for our projects. So once you've actually made the project, you will have to compile it into a video, right? So we'll have another masterclass where we'll be talking about what is the best way to compile your project in a video. So it really, you can present it in a nice way. Yeah, someone's trying to ask a question. You can actually type it in the chat box and I'll respond to it. All right. So that's Satvik. Then Rishit is saying a water sprayer for plants. Again, great idea, Rishit, but I think you have to think more in terms of how we can make it more innovative, more intelligent, more smart, more automated. How can you use this water sprayer without the help of a human? You know, how can it work by itself?
So we can put a timer on it, right? Put a timer on it, and at any time, at the scheduled time, it will do it. The spraying.
So now you're starting to make more smarter innovation, and that's how you have to think about it. Great. Then right, then Satvik is saying, sir, where will you get the link? As I got class when my ma'am sent a link. No problem, Satvik. I'll be sharing my phone number at the end of this class, and you can save my number, and I'll share the link with you directly as well. Otherwise, if you haven't already, you should join our Let's Aavishkaar group, and we keep sending the updates in that group, and that's where you get the link to the masterclass. All right, and Hitarth is saying, sir.
So can you send the link?
Right. So we don't have the link right now because we'll be having the masterclass a few weeks from now. So we'll send you the link in a few weeks.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Right. Fantastic. So I think we've discussed a lot of ideas, and I think all of you have, have gotten a sense on how to go about thinking about it. So now I'll move on to the next section.
So I found out the way to improve my water dispenser.
Fantastic, Harsh. But so you can message me later and we can talk about it personally. All right. So now here are the judgment criteria for the contest. So there are 4 things that we judge your submission on. The first point is the originality, your understanding of the theme, and your originality of the idea. So there are 10 points for your innovation in terms of how original, how new is your idea. So if you're just trying to recreate something that has already been created in the past, then you lose out points here. So you have to try and make something that is completely new, that has never been made or thought of in the past, right? Then the second important criteria here is your technical knowledge. So while you're making what you're making, how technically sound that innovation is, how good is your understanding of coding or robotics or whatever skill that you're trying to showcase, how good is your understanding of that skill. The third important criteria is your the final finish of your project. So, a lot of times we start these projects and we build these prototypes that are not really well built. The parts are loose, they're not fixed together, and everything is wobbling. So if you make a project that hasn't been finished properly, right, you will lose points. Right? So you have to, when you complete your project, you have to think about how you can really make a nice and stable prototype that works properly. You have to think about how you can modify your project. You can put some stickers on it. You can put some decorative elements on it. You can really make it nice and visually appealing as well. So 10 points are for the finish of your project. And finally, the fourth and an equally important point is the presentation and communication skills. So once you made a project that is really original, you have showcased your technical knowledge, you have given it a really nice finish. So you have to really have good presentation and communication skills when you're making the video for that project and submitting the final video. So in that video, you have to really talk about yourself first. You have to introduce yourself. You have to talk about your idea. you have to talk about your users, you have to talk about your problem. And so you have to explain your project really well in the video, and that will give you great points for your submission.
So where we have to
So
submit this?
So again, I'll share the link, submission link at the end of this call. So I'll explain you how to go about submitting it.
So I have a doubt that if we are making a project, so is it supposed to be in this corona situation or after or before?
It has to be.
So I can make it for the situation when it is the corona situation is going on, and
either is fine,
through,
Harsh.
right?
Both of them is fine. So even during you can think of the pandemic problem or a generic problem as well. Both are fine. All right. So a few other things that you have to keep in mind while you're making the video for your for the contest. So like I said, you have to introduce yourself in the video. You have to talk about your age, your school, and you have to talk about why you like to innovate, right? So you have to talk about your motivation. Then, like I said, you have to talk about the problem that you're trying to solve and your idea. And you have to talk about why it is important for you, right? So when Mukund is saying he's trying to make a sunscreen lotion applier, you have to talk about, that you've actually faced that problem in the past before. So you have to talk about why that problem is important to you, right? Then in that video, you really have to show a very nice demo of the project itself. So sometimes you have seen that students submit their projects and they talk about the project, but we never really get to see the project in action. So you have to show that you have to show the demo, a very good demo of your project, a working demo of the project in action. And at the same time, you have to show the mechanism of the project. So you have to show the working of the project, and you also have to show how the project works. What are the different kinds of parts inside it? What is the mechanism, right? So you have to really explain the mechanism and the working of the project. And finally, bonus points. Like I said, giving a good finish and look to your projects will give you bonus points. If you make a really stable project and you decorate it nicely, it looks nice. So there are bonus points for that. And if you actually combine and customize your project, if you're able to combine multiple kits and make a project out of multiple kits, then that will again fetch you bonus points, because that really tells us that you're trying to push the boundary of what you can innovate with resources that you have at hand. And here are some important criteria that you have to keep in mind. And if these criteria are not followed, then your entire submission can be disqualified. So the length of the video that you submit has to be between 2 to 10 minutes. It cannot be shorter than 2 minutes. It cannot be longer than 10 minutes. Then when you're submitting your video, you have to explain your project in English. You have to talk in English throughout the video. Or if you're not able to do that, then you have to try and add English subtitles to the video if you're explaining your project in any other language. Then the video that we submit has to be in landscape mode. It has to be horizontal. So sometimes we see that students submit their videos and they have recorded it with the phone, so it's in portrait mode. It's vertical. It has to be horizontal. It has to be in landscape mode, and it has to be high resolution, right? So sometimes kids submit these videos that that have very poor quality, and we can't even see the project nicely. So in that case, we have to disqualify your submission. You have to keep these guidelines in mind. And finally, here is the link that you can click on to submit your project. I'll actually go ahead and paste this link in the chat box. So you can save it, and later you can submit your entries. So you can check your chat box. I have pasted the link there, and you can save it.
Sir, I think you send it to someone privately.
Okay, my bad. So Arunab is asking, what is the last date of submission? It's 21st June 2021. So you have exactly 1 month from now to submit it. Arnab, you have joined late. Yeah, all of the questions that you're asking have already been answered. No problem, Arnab. I'll share this presentation with you, and we are recording this session, so you can view the complete video later on, and your questions will be answered. All right. So have all of you saved the link? If you've saved the link, you can just click on yes in the chat box. I'll know that all of you have saved the link. Fantastic. So now we are almost coming to the end of our session, but before we do that, like we promised, here is a small surprise for you. We are going to ask you a riddle, and the student who can get the answer the fastest will actually win an Avishkar scholarship worth ₹500. So, are you all ready for the riddle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have to answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. And remember, more than one of you can get the right answer, but the person who gets the right answer the fastest will win the scholarship. So you have to
Sorry.
guess
So
the
we have to
answer
write
and
it in the chat.
So we should say in
you
the
have to
chat
write it in
or
the chat
voice.
box.
Okay, sir.
You have to write the answer in the chat box. Fantastic. Are you ready? So on the count of three, right? 3, 2, 1, and here is your riddle. And the riddle is that I appear once in summer, twice in autumn, but never in winter. What am I? So this is something that appears once in summer, twice in autumn, but never in winter.
Sir,
What
letter
is it?
M.
I will
Sir,
just go to
the
the
U
chat
letter,
box
letter
and
U.
okay, a lot of people have started answering it. And yes, you have gotten the answer right. It is the letter U, but the first person to answer it is Adiraj. So congratulations, Adiraj. You will be winning the Avishkar scholarship. And I will get in touch with you later and we'll email you your scholarship. So we already have your email ID and then we will email you the scholarship later. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining. And we will send you this PPT for reference. The PPT will be available on this link. It's called Guidelines for Innovator of the Month. So I'm pasting the link where this PPT will be available. You can save this link for reference.
Also in the Google Docs thing you will send.
Yeah, so we'll also add the link to submit your entry in this link. So this is the one link that you have to save, right? It has all of these different components that will be useful for you. It has all of these guidelines that I've already spoken about, all of these inspiration ideas for you. And at the bottom, you see this orange colored link called Participate Now. So when you click on this link, it will open up the Google Doc where you can upload your submissions. Right?
Sir, I have a question.
All right.
Sir, I have mentioned the question in the chat box.
Okay. So is this Kavya?
Yes, sir.
Can we make a device to cool other objects which get heated up? Of course, Kavya. So it's not about just designing it for users. You have to design around problems. So, right. So if a problem that you face is that your PC gets broken down constantly during summer, you can make a solution around it.
Okay, sir.
All right. So best of luck, everyone, for your projects. And like I already said, about 2 to 3 weeks from now, I'll see you in another masterclass, and we'll talk about how to make some really awesome videos to submit your projects. Until then, we'll be sharing the links on the Let's Avishkar Facebook group. So I will just share that link with you in the chat box, so you can join this group today. So most of you all would already be part of this group, but for those of you who are not, you can join this group today, and we'll be sharing all the updates regarding the next masterclass in this group. So I'm pasting this link in the chat box. And you can join the group. Right. Apart from that, my number and my email address is visible on the screen, and you can note it down. And if you have any questions, you can drop me an email or you can call me up as well. All right then. So if there are any other questions, I can take them now. Otherwise, we can end today's session.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you all for joining today. Bye bye.